In this video, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know about going to the world famous San Diego Zoo next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the San Diego series. And today you're getting a treat. After years of traveling around San Diego and showing you the best foodie spots, all the tourist attractions, we haven't gone to the main tourist attraction yet, which is the world famous San Diego Zoo. I've been wanting to give you guys a complete guide of this place for the longest time, so let's finally go inside and check it out. For me, I ended up getting a Southern California San Diego resident membership for a year, and it was $99 plus a $2 convenience fee, so it was $101. If you're gonna buy your tickets, make sure you buy it online because you'll save about $1 or $2. They do sneak in that convenience fee, which will add on to the cost, but it's only $2. One thing I've always thought that was great about the San Diego Zoo is that they don't charge for parking. So it's free parking, but they do fill up, especially during the very busy summer months or during Easter break. So make sure you get here early enough, but they also have a few covered parking spots that are in the back of the parking lot. I got lucky to get one in there. It's a nice shaded area, but it's not too hot right now. It's actually nice and windy here. So for all you downtown or Mission Valley hotel stayers, rideshare pickup and drop off is right here and very easy to access. So definitely take a Lyft or Uber if you're coming here. Over in this corner is the membership kiosks. Let's go over to the blue one. That's my favorite color, so boom. Touch here to pick up tickets, purchase tickets. So admission, a one-day pass for ages 12 plus is $71. 3 to 11 is $61. A one-day pass plus is $78 for 12 plus and $68. So that's your tickets. Now you save about $2 to $3 by doing this online. And you can also pick up your tickets here as well. There are also a bunch of membership tiers that you can join the zoo, and you'd be contributing to the animal wildlife preservation and all the good stuff that the San Diego Zoo is doing. For me, I ended up getting the San Diego resident annual pass, and I can use it for a full year, but there are blackout dates. So the weekends are off limits. I think Easter weekend and sometime in December is also off limits, but that's okay. I rarely go to the zoo. Let's go inside. I'm gonna give you guys a few tips. When it is summer and the marine layer does dissipate, you're gonna wanna have one of these straw hats and sunscreen, and make sure you bring some water. I brought some water and some Gatorade Zero with me so I can stay hydrated. But right now it's spring, so it's not too bad. So let's roam around the zoo. It's been about 7 years since I've been here. For those of you that are already members, and if you wanna renew your membership, I think you do save about $20 the next year when you're re-upping your membership, because I was looking at re-upping and it was a lot cheaper, and I was like, whoa, I thought I was gonna pay $99, but I've never been a member, so I still ended up paying the $101. But you can also get special tours, special experiences, and they can be purchased here. But you also want to download the San Diego Zoo app. It'll give you maps, schedules, and everything you may need for your experience here at the world famous San Diego Zoo. So here's my San Diego Zoo app, and this time of year the zoo is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're entering around 1:10 in the afternoon. So my membership pass was in my app and I scanned in, so I'm good to go. And right when you enter, you got the Roar store. Reminds me of the Katy Perry song. I got the tiger. Look at this Aloha Zoo shirt right here. If you are old school like me, I like having these physical maps. For some reason, I just like having a physical map with me, but the San Diego Zoo app has it as well. Right next to the Roar store is the Sandwich Company, and then you also get a nice kiosk over here, the Plaza Cart, where I smell some popcorn being popped. Since it is a Tuesday afternoon here, I noticed a lot of kids roaming around. Looks like there's a few school buses, so a few field trips, but also some parents taking them out of school, or maybe they're just too young to be in school, roaming around. So definitely one of the more family-friendly spots in all of San Diego. This is the bus tour entrance. It's included in your admission and membership. Just so you guys know, there are two types of buses that go around the San Diego Zoo. There is one type of bus that will just give you a tour all around the zoo itself, and there is a tour that's just going to drop you off from stage to stage. This right here is the double-decker bus tour. The Braves are in town right now, so I see a few Braves fans in there.
help you navigate the park.
So that's one of the two types. This bus tour has been around since 1926. Look at this. They have all the pictures from around here. And it started off as a single-decker bus. Now it's double-decker, but it's served over 55 million people throughout the years. Like I said, being lazy, so we're gonna hop on one of these buses. So this is just a hop-on, hop-off bus. So the hop-on, hop-off bus has 4 stops throughout the zoo, but they still also give you a quick little overview. But if you want a guided tour at the entrance where I showed you earlier, the bus tours, they're about 35 to 40 minutes. They'll give you more details for sure. If you guys are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what other parts of the zoo do you want to see. I can't completely cover everything here today, so we'll come back. We got a year membership, so why not do a part 2 here at the San Diego Zoo? Please subscribe. We're trying to get to that 100K. These used to be real flamingos. Now they're fake right in the front. Still here at the entrance, you got Joan Embry's Front Street Stage, a photo booth where you can pick up your pictures. There's a lot of photographers strolling around. And you can also pick up your strollers and wheelchairs and any other amenities you may need, like sunglasses, sunblock, maybe some drinks, some water bottles, and all that good stuff. This right here is Jungle Java, so if you need some coffee in the morning, they have that, and a safari kitchen that has burgers, tater tots, and chicken sandwiches. There's so much to do here in the Front Street area. You got caricatures and letter brushes. Right around the exit, you got a couple stores. This is called the Zootique, and then you got the kids store over on the other side. If you guys are looking to save, you might want to bundle your passes to SeaWorld and Safari Park. They are cheaper. They have city passes, 3-in-1 passes, and you can save up to $40 to $60 by doing that. So if you're a tourist coming to San Diego, that might be your best value. But if you are a resident, it might actually behoove you to get a year membership just like I did. It's only about $30 more than your regular one-day pass at like 69 bucks. For y'all that don't know much about San Diego, we are the craft beer capital of this part of the USA, and they do feature some local craft beers here at the San Diego Craft Beer and Margarita stand. They have Society and Stone. If you're looking for locker rentals, they have them here as well. Let's see how much they cost. Standard is $8, a large is 10, and a jumbo is 12. Lots of bubble wands around here, right by the reptile house. You guys won't see Jaycation going to a reptile house. You know we don't do snakes. For you locals that have California Coast Credit Union, they do have an ATM machine here, so no fees if you're part of this credit union. This is the Denny Sanford Wildlife Explorers Base Camp. This is one of the newest places and attractions in all of the San Diego Zoo. So yeah, a lot of kids and a lot of people here roaming around on a Tuesday afternoon. Here is your hummingbird habitat right next to the Komodo Kingdom. Now, I know Komodo dragons are reptiles, so I would actually check that out, but definitely not the snake area. Look at how huge this Komodo dragon is. Dracarys. The Komodo dragon just got into the water, took a nice little dip. This is the hummingbird habitat, and you can see them like all up on the crevices around here. They have so much in this new area. This is the Busy Bee Cafe. Looks like a more relaxed area with a lot of seating. And you got more face painting and caricatures around here. This area has, oh, look how cute that is. This is Jake's Cool Critters area. And then they have a Rady Ambassadors headquarters and a lot of playgrounds here for the kids. Check out this really cool bridge here. It's got nets on both sides. And a nice play area where kids are gonna get wet from the fountains. For you tourists that are not from here, and if you're staying in downtown, it's definitely not walking distance. If you have your rent-a-car, the parking's free. If you take a Lyft or Uber, it's really only about a 5-minute drive from here. Make sure you don't walk from downtown to Balboa Park or to San Diego Zoo because you're gonna regret it, I'll tell you that. I have not ridden this since I was a kid. This is the Skyfari East, and we're gonna take it over towards the west, which is the other side of the park. So this park is basically built on a hill. So there's a lot of inclines here. In order for you to save your energy and not lose your breath, you're gonna want to take the Skyfari and the buses just to save your energy. And there's also a walking bridge in the middle of the park that I want to show you.
Watch the step, please. Careful.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, watch your head.
All right, guys, here we go. Haven't ridden on this Skyfari since I was pre-teen. Check that out, guys. That's the California Tower at Balboa Park. You can see the Botanic Garden, bare bones right now because it's under construction, but this is a beautiful view. Sorry, it is a Gray Pearl Day. Yeah, they came up with the new name Gray Pearl. And we're going west to the west side of the park. If you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't suggest this, but I do love this, and it's part of your membership and your admission ticket, so you make sure, if you're not afraid of heights, to take advantage of it. Look at that beautiful view of the San Diego skyline. Home sweet home, America's finest city. About a 4-minute ride, and you're from the east to the west and vice versa here at Skyfari. No line on a Tuesday, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna ride this back on the way out. Right by the Skyfari west entrance is a jungle snacks area where you can get your popcorn and refreshments. And this is the west entrance. So your boy Jaycation's a little lazy, so we're not gonna be walking up and down these hills. We're gonna utilize the transportation that they provide us here. This right here is Mowgli's 4D Jungle Adventure. This right here is a maned wolf. Shout out to House Stark. I'm also wearing my House Stark Game of Thrones Ultra Boost. What are those? So there's the station for a kangaroo bus. It's the hop on, hop off buses, and they start at 10:45 and at 5:45. We have reached the Elephant Odyssey. Discover the animals of Southern California's past. They have all these extinct fossils down here at the Elephant Odyssey. They give you a ton of information on the La Brea tar pits, the inland valleys, and the Anza Borrego Desert. So I promised Momcation I wouldn't be too corny with my animal jokes, my uncle animal jokes. Here's one. What does the elephant say when you've done something naughty? Tusk, tusk. Get it? They also have these crushed penny machines here, 51 cents each. So if you still have coins in your bag, you can use this. So Jim and Diane Basher are very popular patriots and philanthropists here in San Diego. The field over at the new Snapdragon Stadium is actually called Bashor Field. And this bridge right here is Bashor Bridge. Believe it or not, this is my first time ever walking through Bashor Bridge. Nice views. California Tower is so awesome, and the bells are ringing. And fun fact, we went there on my Hidden Gems video, and that bell isn't actually a real bell that's ringing. It's actually a recorded sound, and they have it down in one of the rooms over there where they operate it. See, this is how slopey and hilly the zoo is. That's all parts of the zoo you can walk around. But guess what? Useful tip. If you want to get down there, you don't have to walk it. They have an elevator that'll take you up and down Jim and Diane Basher Bridge. You guys probably noticed I'm not showing very many animals, but this video is just meant for me to show you guys around the zoo, the pricing, little tips and tricks, some of the food. So we'll get to some animals eventually. Another tip for you guys, the zoo does allow you to bring your own food into the park. You can go to another place outside, save some money, make your food back at your Airbnb or your hotel, or pick something up at a sandwich spot or a Mexican food spot and bring it with you, and you'll save a little more money. But I do want to show you at least one spot to eat at here at the zoo. They also have elevators in this area. It's the Treetops Cafe area. You get to the deck level, you can go to the Treetops room, and then Albert's restaurant is all the way in the bottom, level 1. Made it to level 1. This is Albert's restaurant. Nice sit down place. Let's see if you can grab a seat. The reason why I wanted to take you guys here to Albert's restaurant is because it's one of the only sit down restaurants. They have their full menu. You can get fish tacos, you get quesadilla tacos, your French dip sandwich, and salads, desserts, cocktails, drinks. It's a full restaurant, full menu, and it's one of the only restaurants. I think it's the only sit-down restaurant here. And on the weekends, I'm sure you have to have reservations, but since it's a Tuesday at 2 o'clock, that's probably why I was able to be seated right away. Well, let me tell you guys a little more about pricing. So they do have a San Diego 3-for-1 pass, which is $190 for adults ages 10 plus. Child is $180 from ages 3 to 9, and they do have a San Diego Go Pass. Doesn't have a price here. For the 3-for-1 pass, you get a Safari Park, SeaWorld, and the zoo. So that's a really good deal. And then if you want a 2-visit pass, it's about $118 bucks. For a child, it's about $10 cheaper, $108. A 1-day pass for adults 12 plus, it's $71 total. You save a couple of bucks doing it online, but they do add on that convenience fee, like I said. Lunch came quick, so since I'm assuming a lot of tourists are watching this channel, I figured you're in San Diego, you're gonna want to try out the Mexican food, and I wanted to see how their Mexican food is here. And their quesadilla tacos come with fries. They're $24. It also has the consomme and some ketchup with it. Thicker fries here. Really good. So you got your quesadilla tacos with some cheese in it. You're gonna dip it into the consomme dip here. Nice and tasty. Gets you a little bit of that San Diego flavor, especially if you're a visitor here for the first time. Now, I know there's a lot of options. Check out my Mexican food videos after this one. But while you're here at the zoo, I figured, why the heck not try out some local San Diego food. Finishing up the Quesaberia. Now obviously there are a ton of birria spots around San Diego that are amazing, but if you're a tourist and here on a time crunch and you don't have time to go down to Chula Vista or down to other parts of the county for great birria and you just want to try it and you don't have time, check it out over here. A little pricey, but I think you get a little discount with your membership. For my local Jaycationers, look at this. You can also get access to the safari park over in Escondido. That's a score. That's another video coming your way, probably in a while though, because I'm probably editing this video while I'm in Barcelona. So Albert's is in fact the only sit-down restaurant here at the San Diego Zoo. So I got 5% off for being a San Diego resident member, so that helps out a little bit. And for those of you that want to try this out, and if you're coming here on a busy time, you can get reservations online. Check out these female bonobos. Just chilling in the sun. One's in the shade. I'm telling you, even walking downhill ain't easy on the knees. So that's why I suggest trying to use the transportation as much as possible so you don't tire yourself out. Oh, look at these cute little guys right here scattered around the display. I love how it's very shaded with a lot of bamboo trees around this area. And I just saw a snake in the display to the right. Y'all know I don't do that.
So we have to look up what maybe the word coffee might be.
So that animal was called a Taken. Must be a huge Liam Neeson fan. Get it? Taken? Right under the Basher Bridge is a place called The Pagoda where you can get your snacks and beverages, and there's a ton of exhibits down this way as well. This area right here is the Panda Shop. Tons of shops and some eating areas. Face painting as well. These are some pretty cool San Diego Zoo dad hats. So for those of you that didn't know, the zoo's been around since 1916, over 100 years. And then you got some animal hats here as well. And there's one of your buses coming down the hill here. And like I said, that's probably the easiest form of transportation you can take. So they do have like frozen margaritas, micheladas, and draft beers. Draft beers are about $15.79 here, $20.99 for a frozen margarita. So definitely your tourist prices here in San Diego. Back up this Basher elevator because I am not going up them hills. No way I'm walking uphill, so let's go find some more animals. I want to see the elephants, the giraffes, and a couple gorillas before we get out of here. Oh, thank God. Higher ground, baby. Look at that. That's a California condor right up there. That's a huge bird. We also got some llamas over here. It's a llama. Anybody have any your llama jokes? Comment down below. Here's a little camel here, spitting some game. There's also the Sabertooth Mexican Grill, but it's not a sit-down dining place. You can order and then sit out in this nice patio, enjoy the sun. Down this pathway is a little kids theater where you can take a little break at. There's that elephant, finally. Wow. Hi, Elefante. What's up, Dumbo? That is a beautiful, beautiful animal right there. And there's another one up there. Oh, look at that. Grabbing some of that hay up top. This part of the zoo is definitely a way more peaceful part. Less kids running and yelling. If you want to come here on the weekdays and get that quietness and just walk around these trails, I definitely recommend it. So it's midday and the African lions are sleeping. There's one up top and the one down bottom. Just be careful. Their spray range is 7 to 10 feet. Going back to the east, there is a little line to ride the Skyfari, but hey, whatever. So I've enjoyed this, got to see things I've never seen before because I haven't been to the zoo in like 7 years, and when I do come here, I'm only here for a couple hours, but we'll definitely be back because I have that membership up until next year, 2024. We got to do Safari Park as well, but let's check out the gift shops and see what they have to offer there as well. Some pretty cool San Diego Zoo Safari Park merch over here. Actually digging this gorilla shirt. Overqualified, get it? If you happen to not have brought a straw hat with you, they do sell these really nice San Diego Zoo Safari hat ones with different designs in the bottom. These are some of the cutest animals ever. Little red pandas. This is one of my favorite logos. More koala puns. Welcome to Koalafornia. And this is the kids section here, and this is where you can pick up those acai bowls over at Sweets and Treats. Over at Safari Park though, just a little note, you do have to pay for parking there. But here at the San Diego Zoo, free parking. This looks like a little amphitheater where they have animal shows. This is the Wedgeford Bowl is what it's called. For those of y'all that may be in a time crunch and you don't have much time to see San Diego, you can hypothetically do all of the San Diego Zoo in like half a day and then do Balboa Park right after, because right when you step out of the zoo, you're right in the entrance of Balboa Park. If you want to pair Balboa Park and the San Diego Zoo up, that's the way to go. Sun's out, we just exited, and if you hook a right, you're right into Balboa Park. So you can right away start strolling around there, check out the Natural History Museum, go to the Botanical Gardens, check out the Organ Pavilion. So many awesome things to check out at Balboa Park. Check out my video from a couple years back of Balboa Park. I'm gonna do a museum guide one of these days too, so stay tuned. After all these years being on YouTube and becoming your San Diego YouTuber, I finally took you guys to the San Diego Zoo, and I will be able to come back here because I got a year membership, so you'll see live streams and other videos here in the future. Let me know what you want to see coming up. I'll go back to the zoo eventually and maybe try more food, check out more exhibits, and maybe come back around Christmas. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Jaycation. I saw about 78% of you are not subscribed watching my channel, so if you subscribe, you can help me get to that 100,000 goal, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to learn more about San Diego, join my Facebook group. It's called It's Always Sunny in San Diego. We have almost 9,000 San Diego lovers talking about news, tips, and tricks around town. If you haven't seen this video yet on Balboa Park, make sure you check it out, and we'll see you in the next one, Jaycationers. And in the words of me, stay traveling, San Diego.